There's a brand new exhibit here at the Craft Council office on Water Street in downtown St. John's. And what's so fascinating about it is that it's made up of items from Heritage N.L.'s 2024 list of endangered crafts. It's an exhibit that hopes to connect the past with the future, and there's so much to this. Come on in, let's go check it out.
We're always very concerned at Heritage N.L. about crafts and skills that might be in decline in the province. We had a craft at risk list 3 years ago, and this is the updated version. So there are some things that have shifted on that list, and some things that weren't included in the first list that are now listed for the first time.
We're here at the Craft Council, and this is the Craft at Risk exhibit, and it's and all of the pieces that are here were either critically endangered or endangered crafts, and they were participants in the Mentor Apprentice program. So here we have some participants from Labrador. So this is Barb Rumboldt's mittens and slippers, and so she was a mentor, and this was her apprentice's mittens over here.
What about over here? What do we have?
Yeah, so this is a letterpress print pair, and so the project that they took on, so Jennifer Morgan was the mentor, and Virginia Stoddard was the apprentice, and Jane Smith actually helped them with the bookbinding, but the project that they took on was printing out this book, The Juniper Tree.
Tell us a little bit about this.
Yeah, sure. So this was a Comatic, and so Comatic making was one of the crafts that was listed on the Craft at Risk list in 2021. This one in particular was made in Labrador on the south coast. So it was a father-son pair. The son lives here in Newfoundland in the Corduroy Valley area, and he really wanted to know how to make Comatics. He grew up, around them and seeing them and working with them, but it wasn't something that he learned growing up, and it was something that he realized that if he didn't learn it now, that he might not be able to learn it.
What is this? I can't take my eyes off of it.
So this is an alms bag that was created by Susan Furneaux, and she was a mentor in bark tanning. So bark tanning is where you would use traditionally, I guess it could be any type of bark, but a lot of what was used was spruce bark, and using that to create a leather. This one in particular she used fish skin for, which is something that we're seeing kind of a resurgence in the province.
Why is this important in the future? I mean, is it because we could all be in some kind of Armageddon state and we're just gonna have to figure this stuff out again? Or why do you see it as being so important for the future?
I think these craft skills are just important to who we are as Newfoundlanders and Labradorians. They're part of our past, but in many ways they are practical skills. And as we become more concerned about things like food security, 100-mile diet, those kinds of things, these traditional skills are what might make a difference. A lot of the skills are kind of greener alternatives. So instead of going to the store and buying a broom made of plastic that's imported from somewhere, you can make a birch broom, or learn how to make your own clothing or furniture or whatever it happens to be.